Okay. Thank you. Hello, everyone. I have a friend here. She's called Waigwa Shanta. She's from Kakamega County, Shewa Ward. CBO is Kakamega Voices of Change. She loves kids. She dislikes people who are not adventurous. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I would like to introduce my friend, my good friend, who is on my right. He's called Anthony Bita Simiu. He is the Director of Youth and Sports at the County Government of Kakamega. And also he likes writing and swimming. And he dislikes corruption.
Thank you very much.
Good afternoon. How are you today? On my left is a very powerful man with specs. He usually sees very far. The name is Eliud Wanjala, and he's the Kakamega County Youth Leader and founder of Shaboke Stars Youth Organization. And he unapologetically loves politics and football, and he hates backbiting.
Thank you very much. I can see people starting to get names to pronounce.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. I'll introduce a lady on my right. Her name is Honorable Jael Omnyang'onyo. She's a very good friend of mine. She's an honorable member of the County Assembly of Kakamega. And she loves networking and collaborating on issues. And I know she likes collaborating on development issues. I've also seen her love music and dance to it. And she dislikes dishonesty and poverty. Yes, thank you very much.
Good afternoon, everyone. So I'd like to introduce my new friend on my left. So she's Jacqueline Musicha. Jacqueline Dashliwa is the CDCM Social Services, Sports, Youth, Gender, Culture, and Library Services. Jacqueline loves politics and development and change, and one thing she really dislikes is hypocrisy.
Thank you very much. Hi.
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 I want to introduce our guest, Karibu Kenya, Karibu Kakamega, Omeri Boya. Good. He's a political counselor at the French Embassy. What a honor. He likes the will of change for a better society. And he also likes Kenya and meeting new people. So you're very sure he's met all of you today who are new to him, except Agnes. And he doesn't like those who don't believe in youth and their hope for tomorrow. Wow. Thank you very much.
Hello, everyone. How are you? To my left, you have Victoria Philippe. She's from the French Embassy. She likes hiking and she dislikes injustice.
Injustice, wow, interesting.
Hello everyone. So to my right we have Sofia Stiglitz. She's from the GNP, the Green Eco Project, working on nature, agronomy and economy. She loves her family and she dislikes being bored.
Thank you.
I suppose that we can introduce on my left, yes, on my left. So, let me introduce
Yes.
you. Good afternoon, first of all, everyone.
Good afternoon.
And very thank you very much. Let me introduce you Loïc Cécilion from the French Embassy. He's our key person for research and academic development in the region, and particularly in Chile, for our French institution, for example. And he's what I learned, like you today. That's a very good, interesting exercise, because I learned that he likes electronic music.
Wow.
And
Thank you.
of course, he dislikes inequalities, I suppose, and justice. So, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
And what people
That's my very lucky. Yes. So good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
So I will introduce you today to that. So is the Calatayud. So Paul Calatayud is working at the French Institute for Development. And he likes music and plays piano. So, you know that. And he dances as well. Yeah. So maybe we will check together. And he dislikes injustice and free racism. And because I think I'm very lucky today, because I have two friends here. And on my left hand side, I will present you Emmanuel Taylor. Is that correct? Yes. So Emmanuel is a personal assistant to County Minister for Youth at the county government of Kakamega. He likes social interaction and also environment conservation. Very useful. And dislikes disorganization. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Please clap for him.
Thank you. You'll allow me to introduce our sister over there, the one who's doing photography. She's called Melinda Kirwa. She works in the French Embassy. She likes taking photos. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm here to introduce Wilson Msala from Kakamega County. He's from Kakamega Voice of Change Studio. He loves chicken and he hates dirtiness.
Good afternoon. I'd like to introduce my friend. Odina Shiramba from Kakamega Forest. It's a channel conservation group. He's from Kakamega County, that is Shinyani. He loves playing with children and he hates noise.
He hates noise. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Allow me to introduce the tall man here on my left. His name is Ronald Odinga. Ronald Odinga. He works at Inform Action as a camera person. His likes standing up for people and environment rights. He also likes children, and he loves playing and watching rugby. What he doesn't like, what he hates seeing people and environment rights being violated.
Thank you very much.
We'll also introduce my friend on the right, although I have not known him for long. His name is Kiatoko. I don't know what he likes.
Give him the mic. Give him the mic.
Good afternoon, everyone. As he has said, my name is Kiatoko. I know most of you don't know me. I work with the CBE. And what I do like is being. I'm very passionate about peace. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. On my right, I'd like to introduce my friend. His name is Conrad Care Organization, WANGARI MAATHAI Foundation. He likes Manchester United. And he likes taking coffee. He likes country music, youth empowerment. Dislikes unfulfilling conversation, people who deny the youth an opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. To our guests who are coming in, feel very much welcome. Please just give them the mic, they can introduce themselves, then we can close that session. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon all. I'm sorry for being late. My name is Marcia Fudo. I'm the professor in the government of Africa. What I like is honesty.
And what you don't like?
What I don't like, people are situations that make me be in an awkward situation, like I don't know what to do about it.
Thank you very much.
Good afternoon. Sorry for getting late. My name is James Kalwale. I'm a professor at Kakamega County. What I like most is networking, and what I dislike most is we have a food inaitwa matumbo.
He doesn't like the inner stomach for my hand. Thank you very much. I'll have the last person introduce himself.
Good afternoon, all. My name is Elias Chimon, Communication Officer, Office of the Government. I love photography. I like baptizing.
Very brief and straight to the point. Thank you very much, all of you, for the... sorry.
Good afternoon. This is Michael Sifuna from Pendo TV. What I like is journalism. What I hate is ignorance.
He hates ignorance. Thank you very much. Thank you all for the very interesting introductions. I think that way we can really be able to remember the person who was introduced to us. It might have taken a little bit of time, but at least everybody knows the person they are sitting next to. So at this point, very briefly, I'd like to welcome Sophia, who will tell us about the whole project, what we are doing, and then later I'll go focusing on WANGARI MAATHAI. Thank you.
Hello, who are you? Fine. My name is Sofia. As Victoria presented me, I come from Argentina like Pablo. I also like Messi. This project we are working on is about environment, it's about farming, it's about nature, it's about economy, and it's about youth. And it's divided into 4 pillars, and each pillar is 6 months long. And then we have different partners, which are organizations, NGOs, companies, that work on one of the 4 different pillars. So in the first pillar, we do a diagnosis of this area. With Pablo, we came here, and before we studied, we both work in agriculture, we are agronomists. So before coming, we looked at satellite images, tried to understand their soils, how to farm, how's the forest, how large, who is managing it, all these different things that are very new for us. Our country is very different. So we tried to study as much as possible before coming. And when we arrived here, with the help of Agnes, we went around getting to know people, and we did as many interviews as we could in the time we had. We just took a car and went to Kise and tried to get to know everything we could. And in the end, the idea is to have a set of diagnosis how the area is regarding the environment, farming, and people needs and desires and priorities. So in that way, we try to get to know Kakamega as well as possible, right? And I think this is also a good opportunity to check what you learned these 10 days, if that's right. This is the first 6 months. The next 6 months, you have the ECP and the EIRD working on pollinators, on nature, how this influences the crop production, what species should we have on our farms, all these different kind of things. They really focus on doing research, and I think you can ask Yatoko and Paul Andre, they are the specialists about these topics. The third semester, the third pillar, is Agnes and WANGARI MAATHAI Foundation, and they really work with youth and environmental education. They will organize all these kind of things. I think you're also going to Nairobi at one point to represent Kakamega. this is about empowering the youth and talking about these important topics that I'm sure you all know a lot about. And then it's the first pillar, which is the last 6 months. And here what we try to do, we are working with Pablo and our team again. And what we try to do is to design a landscape, right? So we have then the diagnosis of the area. We know about the interaction of biodiversity and farming. We know about youth and environment. And we try to understand how is land use distributed in Kakamega, where do we have nature, and how can we get the maximum out of the land for the best livelihood for people. So this is our challenge, what we are working about in the next 2 years. We are just starting, so I'm sure that you all can tell us a lot about what we can learn and implement in your project. That's the idea. Someone have questions?
Later. Thank you very much, Sophia, for that very brief and detailed overview of the project. So at this point, I'm going to have, I'm going to start with the opening remarks, and I'll also introduce a message from Wangari Maathai, the chair of the board, WANGARI MAATHAI Foundation. So again, welcome, dear friends, to our very first WANGARI MAATHAI Foundation Youth Cafe here in the heart of Kakamega. This is a place of breathtaking beauty and deep heritage. I bring you greetings from our chair, the daughter of WANGARI MAATHAI, who was going to join us, but had an emergency to attend to. She will be coming in our future youth cafes, so you're going to meet her. And I'm going to read her message. Greetings all, and welcome to WANGARI MAATHAI Cafe. Although I'm not able to be with you in person today, my heart is very much with you in Kakamega, in the forest, and in the spirit of this gathering. As the chair of WANGARI MAATHAI Foundation, and as the daughter of the late Professor WANGARI MAATHAI, I carry forward a legacy rooted in courage, compassion, and deep relevance for nature. My mother believed in the power of young people to transform the world, and so do I. She often said, you cannot protect the environment unless you empower people. You inform them, and you help them understand these resources are their own. That is exactly what we are doing here today. This youth cafe is the beginning of a movement. It is a space where your voices matter and your ideas take root. You are all stewards of Kakamega Forest, and your generation holds the key to its future. I love this forest deeply, not only for its beauty and biodiversity, but for the stories it holds, the wisdom it offers, and the life it sustains. So I'm inspired by your presence here today, and I look forward to walking this journey with you. Thank you for showing up, thank you for caring, and thank you for being courageous leaders our country and our planet so urgently needs. With deep admiration, anticipation, Wangari Maathai, the chair of WANGARI MAATHAI Foundation. So that's her message, and we really hope that in the future youth cafes, the youth, I know youth were very excited to meet her, but she says she's with us today in spirit and in the work that we are doing. And to myself, my name is Agnes Nailante. I'm the programs manager for WANGARI MAATHAI Foundation. Sophia gave a brief of the overall project, but just to say it is a joy to be with you here today, surrounded by the vibrant energy of the young change makers, the living legacy of one Kenya's most treasured ecosystem, that is Kakamega Forest. The WANGARI MAATHAI Foundation is a non-profit organization rooted in the belief that courageous, responsible, and green leadership is essential. We are inspired every day by the legacy of 2004 Nobel Peace Laureate, Professor WANGARI MAATHAI, whose life and work remind us that one person can really change and ignite a movement. We believe in the power of one. So I believe every youth has a chance to make a difference. At the core of our work is the power of one, as I mentioned. It's an idea that each of us carry within us the power to shape Kenya's future by nurturing a culture of integrity, purpose, and personal leadership. And when we come together, the power multiplies. Together, we are the force, regeneration for justice and for hope. Today, that hope is in Kakamega Forest. We do this work by working alongside schools, youth group, communities, and just as we are doing here in Kakamega, through experimental programs, storytelling, character building activities, we help children and youth discover their inner compass, cultivate emotional intelligence, and fall in love with the natural world. Our work is organized into 3 dynamic program areas that we look to carry forward for the 2 years. One is the Wanakesho. Wanakesho is Swahili word for meaning future leaders. This is a program for young kids in school between 7 to 17, and we help them build character and curiosity and a sense of responsibility to the environment. The second one is the Encourage. So this is for the youth between 18 to 35. It's about listening deeply, sparking dialogue, and co-creating solutions with young people. The Enduring Legacy. This program celebrates the life and the impact of Professor Wangari Maathai by spotlighting individuals and initiatives that carry her spirit forward. It includes visionary space like the Wangari Maathai House and the Wangari Maathai Sanctuary in the Central Province, places of reflection, celebration, and inspiration. Today we gather here to launch our very first youth cafe in Kakamega County, a milestone movement for us, and we hope for you. The Youth Cafe is a signature initiative for the Encourage program. It is a space for honest, open, and brave conversation among the youth, a space to explore the values you hold dear, the challenges you face, and the dreams you carry. We've hosted the Youth Cafe in Nairobi, Kisumu, Mombasa, Narok, Kwale counties, and each of them has taught us something new. From these gatherings, powerful campaigns have emerged, like the Daima Uhuru Park campaign that we had in Nairobi, which many of you remember. The Youth Cafe are not just like events, they are incubators of ideas, they are movement and leadership. And now here in Kakamega we begin a new chapter. A rhythm of frequency of our gathering will be shaped by you, because this space must reflect your needs, your realities, and your aspirations. We are joined today by incredible partners who believe in the power of youth and the importance of Kakamega Forest. They will be walking this journey with us. One of our partners, Wildlife Direct, who will not be here today, but be excited to bring the innovative I Am a Tree program. Thank you very much. So at this point, I will welcome keynote addresses, and we'll start by our guests of honor, Mr. Romain. Sorry if I pronounced wrong. Thank you very much. Most welcome.
Hello everyone. Hello. Hamjambo wote. Hello. Lembe. Yeah. This is the only Ulu I want to have. I was told about Kakamega by Conrad. I don't know if Conrad is still here. Okay, he told me about the bull races, but he didn't tell me about the music and the dances. So I will definitely, first, I'm very happy and thrilled to be here on behalf of the French ambassador and the French embassy, and I will definitely come back. So I'm Romain Boyer. I'm the political counselor and spokesperson at the French embassy. And I want to begin my keynote address with a word from, I think, the person who gathered us here, WANGARI MAATHAI. She once said, the seeds of the forest are the seeds of the future. The seeds of the forest are the seeds of the future. And I want to reflect a bit on that by raising 3 points. My first point is about the forest. You know that better than me. Kakamega is the only rainforest in Kenya. In France, we do not have rainforests anymore. Because of the way we decided to develop our countries, we destroyed a lot of forests, and it had an impact on climate change. And forests are instrumental to fight against climate change, and are instrumental and critical to preserve biodiversity and to fight against the loss of biodiversity. So my first message is, you have a gem here in Kakamega, and this gem is about your future, the future of climate, and the future of your daily life. My second point is about the people. Because of course, you cannot protect a forest without the people. And this is the fight against climate change. For too long, it has been sometimes, people have been forgotten. And environment action, climate change, must be done with everybody. The environment general action must be done for the people, by the people, and with the people. And I think that here, this is the spirit of this project that we are launching in Kakamega, because we are looking for, and I want to appreciate the role of our partners involved in the project, because we are looking for a project that is combining science, with culture, with community action, and that is building bridges between science and society. And I think that this is the very idea and the very spirit of fighting together against climate change. In the world, you have 1.6 billion people who rely on the forest to survive, directly or indirectly. 1.6 billion people. Of course, this figure is less important here, but it's still important in this country, in this area, and you all know that. So it has to be done together, Tamoja. So my third point, the third point I want to raise is about the youth, because I will come back again and repeat what WANGARI MAATHAI said. The seeds of the forest are the seeds of the future. And who represent the future? All of you. All of you, the youth, young people. And you know, I want to just make a comparison between my country, France, and Kenya. Here in Kenya, 75%, I think even more, of the country is below 35 years old. In France, the figure is only 40%. So you have a great future in front of you, but this future, it depends on you. It depends on your actions, it depends on your choices. And the youth, you know, is about energy, it's about ideas, it's about innovation, it's about the will of change. And I think that's why maybe we can say that the young people are involved in Mandamano, because you want change, you want a better future. And I want to appreciate the role of those kind of gatherings, those kind of cafe, because the youth cafe might be a way to translate your energy, your will of change, into concrete solutions and concrete ideas for the future. I don't know if anyone knows where the word cafe comes from, which it comes from. I don't know if anyone has an idea of what it means, cafe. Cafe, of course, is coffee, kahawa, but it's also a place in France, a place where you drink coffee, like a restaurant. And why do we refer to cafe as a place to discuss and to engage? Because in France, we love to spend hours in a cafe and to talk about everything, about politics, about us, about others, about the way people are dressed, about anything, in cafe. And so that's how we discuss politics, and that's how we reflect on the future. So these youth cafes are your ways, and the best way, I think, to reflect on the future. I want to underline what was said, the message that was read of WANGARI MAATHAI, who said those cafes are a space where your ideas matter. It's a space where your ideas matter. So that's why France is very keen and proud to support that kind of initiatives. Beyond the projects, we really wanted to have youth engagement around it. Because as I was saying, environment was of course with the forest, but also with the people, and especially with young people. So please share your ideas, please take the lead, please keep being engaged. I like the word that I was saying, wanakisho, We are the citizens of tomorrow. So, as a French embassy, we will keep on investing in the future, and investing in the future, of course, means supporting youth initiatives and that kind of initiative. Because, and that's really my last word, global challenges like climate change require local solutions. It requires local solutions. And those local solutions, they begin here in Kakamega. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I think that clap is not enough. He said very powerful things. So I want one youth who will lead us in clapping for him. Yeah? To clap for him very well. He said very important things that I'm sure the youth here will carry it, even as we walk through this journey of networking and building a very strong group that will stand to protect Kakamega Forest. Lead us with a clap.
Yeah, so I want us to warm our hands as we prepare for 6 powerful factorials. I want us to warm our hands very well. We prepare for 6 powerful factorials. So in the count of 3, 2, 1, go.
I saw somebody missing that. So at this point, just again because when I came here I was so amazed. I came here and I was looking for young people who are courageously, or rather already working in line with our mission. And when I was coming from Nairobi, I thought I'd struggle to find youth here in Kakamega. But when I came, I was very impressed. As you heard in the introduction, somebody is introducing, there's a CEO, he has registered his organization, he's mobilizing youth, and they're already taking climate change action. And so many of them here today, and you'll hear their beautiful stories. They're already taking part in protecting this very important forest. So at this point, I'd like to welcome one youth who will briefly tell us about her story, her journey. She has been born, bred near Kakamega Forest. She has gone to the city. She has brought back the knowledge to the community. Welcome, Sherry.
Thank you so much. Good afternoon again.
Good afternoon.
I'd like to thank partners and really appreciate the opportunity to have a youth cafe in Kakamega that is leaning towards environmental conservation and mostly the Kakamega Forest. I'd like to share something very unique with these youths today here. It is that we have been brought around a community that has intertwined conservation into their daily lives. One thing about this hall that we're seated in, it is called Mugumu. Mugumu is a name of an indigenous species of trees here in Kakamega. Botanically, it's called Ficus toningi. It is among the fig trees here. And there are several other things that will show you that Kakamega culture and the way we have been brought up here is to encourage us to continue with the legacy of protecting the forest. We have made livelihoods out of this forest, be it out of harvesting fuel wood, be it out of harvesting honey, for example. We are very passionate because this is our upbringing. So we have also seen the delicate balance of nature, and we are experiencing the changes that are coming along the way as the years go by. Long ago, we would be told of stories of probably leopards that lived in the